Well, it has been quite a while since I have done a real estate update, so I thought it was probably time to let you guys know what's going on. I am still in real estate. I am in my 6th year, and the last year and a half, 2 years.
11:12 a.m.
Thank you, Siri. Have been difficult, but not necessarily because of real estate. I actually had my best year ever in 2023, but part of that was because my husband and I decided to get a divorce. I really didn't do real estate full time. I said I did, but I really didn't until very end of 2022 and into 2023. In January 2023, I decided to join a team because 50% of zero is still zero. That's not what my split is, but I won't do that in this video. Maybe a different video I'll talk about my splits. So I was able to close 14 houses, 14 transactions in 2023, and was able to survive without my ex-husband's income. And it was wonderful. And I have my own office now. Not sure how long that will last because this year has been difficult. 2024, January 2024, I got very ill. I know a lot of people did actually with some kind of flu. And so I was sick for a month and a half. And a month and a half in real estate, you have to be on the ball every day, because what you do now is really directly correlated with what happens in 90 days. So the work that I put in now, I will probably start seeing returns on in 90 days. That being said, with interest rates, an election year, and the NAR settlement, it's been awful. It's been awful for everybody. Everybody is struggling, and including me. And so lots of emotions, lots of stuff going on. Nobody wants to move, especially if they have their 2 and 3% interest rates. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I have been doing way more buyers because I'm on a team now, and that's generally what happens. And with the NAR settlement, it'll be interesting to see what happens with buyer's agents. I think it'll be about a year before everything settles down. I don't think it'll be an easy year. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that being said, I will be starting to do a lot more video content. So hopefully more updates and not wait 2 years, year and a half between updates. Real estate is hard. There are so many sparkly things. Everybody tells you what they think you should be doing. Cold calls, circle prospecting, open houses, door knocking, and social media, video content, talking about what's going on. And I think that it is good to try all of those. I think there are people that excel at one over the other. I think what it really comes down to, and something that I am not good at still, 6 years in, is consistency. I am not consistent. A lot of people in real estate I find have ADHD, including myself, and so it's squirrel. And so trying to remind myself that I have to keep up with my phone calls. I have to keep up with my Follow-Up Boss is the program that I use. I highly recommend it. I love it so much. I would probably never use another program for a CRM, client retention management. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so I'm still with RE/MAX. I just celebrated 5 years with RE/MAX, RE/MAX Fine Properties. I love them. I'm on the Frank May team. Right now it's just me and him. We have had an admin in the past, and we're hoping to get another one, and probably in a year, we'll add on another buyer's agent. I am actually technically a team agent because I still do listings, but not very many. Do mostly buyer's agents. Buyers. I am a buyer's agent. I really, I can talk a little bit about the team I chose and why I chose to get on a team. So 50% of zero is still zero. 50% of something is much better than that. And I was pretty desperate leaving. I had been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years and put my ex-husband through college and went my own degree. So I still, actually a year from now, will have my bachelor's finally in business. So I'm still doing that. When I met Frank May of the Frank May team, it was like looking into a mirror in good ways and bad ways. But I knew immediately that he was someone I could work with. He was someone who really was interested in helping people with real estate. Yes, we have to get paid. And we work our butts off for our clients. We love them. We want the best for them. We are honest, very honest with our clients if we think something's worth it or something's not. He does not get listings because he says it's worth more than it is. He gets listings several times. He's gotten listings where they will come back to him after their house doesn't sell with another agent who said it was worth more. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what your house is worth. It would be so easy to go in and say a house is worth $50,000 more than it is. But honesty is huge on our team and real estate. But winning listings. People want to win listings. It's great. Go in and say it's worth way more than it is, and get the listing, and then have to drop it down. So we often, people in our office will ask, hey, could you run comps on this home? I want to see if I'm priced correctly. And so a bunch of us will run comps. And Frank and I have never once been off. We've been right on, like to the 10th degree, 0.00. We are the same. And then we sat down, and after the first few times it happened, and I was like, how do you run comps? And because a lot of people do it as price per square foot, and they do other things, and I don't. There's not really a science. It's more of an art for me. And so he showed me how he ran comps, and it was the same. And I was like, this is great. This is wonderful. This is someone I trust, someone I feel like if I had to leave my clients with him, if I went out of town or something happened and I needed him to take over, I would trust him implicitly with my clients, and vice versa. He trusts me implicitly with his clients. And so there are other things. We're very squirrely, both of us. So trying to get us to commit to a schedule is hard. So in that aspect, it's not great, but we are trying really hard to hold ourselves accountable and to figure out what works for us. So I decided I wanted to be on a team with him. He was needing some help. He had come from a team at a different brokerage and had teams before. And but the last couple of years it's been really slow, so we haven't been able to expand as quickly as we want. I do highly recommend, whatever you're deciding to do with real estate, time blocking is huge. I have a journal I've been doing for a year and a half now. This is Silk and Sonder. It's a bullet journal, so it's not straight out writing, and I actually make these pages and I do the little hole punch so that it fits in my journal. And Frank and I try to meet every day in the morning for about 15 minutes and go over what our to-do list is and when we're going to do our to-do list. Now we just have to get better about holding each other accountable when we don't do our to-do list. I think real estate is very, very difficult. I wish it was all about having the knowledge and selling houses and negotiating and all of that, but it's 80-90% selling yourself, and I am not very good at that. I'm still not very good at that. But once I get a client, I do everything I can to make them happy and to find them a home and to counsel them in different situations. And I hope that in the long run, that is what's going to bring me more clients and make it a little bit easier going forward. And if the interest rates would come down, that would probably help a lot too. Anyway, so that is the June 2024 update of my real estate journey. And the advice I can give you is time block. Pick something you're going to do and be consistent. Whatever you're going to do, include social media. Videos, yeah. And have an accountability partner. Teams are a good thing if they work. You have to find someone you can work with. This next year is going to be difficult. It's not going to be rain and money. I'll be lucky to make it. Whatever I decide, I will make it. And yeah, I think that's it. So let me know below in the comments if you have any other questions for me. I'd be happy to answer them or talk to you personally about starting in real estate if you decide that's what you want to do. I love it. I do love it. I love real estate. So be careful. Bye, guys.